One of the things when I shared about how when Jesus gave that parable, the man who gets delivered of the Spirit, but he stays empty of God. And so the spirits come back and repossess them. And it's a warning to any nation or culture that has been delivered, like America, like the West. You know, all these things were driven out by the gospel, the gods, the thing. But if we empty ourselves of God, then those things that were cast out are coming back.
In Europe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And we can see. But the thing is, behind everything, there's one of these gods was linked to child sacrifice. So we've got the killing of children. One was linked to gender confusion. So we have all that. And I identify all of them. But, remember the Olympics when we saw this? At the beginning, the opening ceremony, they have a Last Supper, and instead of Jesus and the disciples, they have drag queens. And then instead of the body of Messiah or the bread and the wine, they open up a plate, and it's a pagan god in the place of Jesus. I mean, it's doing exactly what's happening. It's when the gospel came in, Jesus drove out those gods and replaced them. So now it's like it's saying we're replacing God or Jesus with this. And Dionysus, it was the god of possession and of frenzies. And there was a guy in the 19th century who actually exchanged Jesus for Dionysus. His name is Friedrich Nietzsche. And he's a German philosopher, and he said, we got to get rid of Jesus, and basically he adored Dionysus. Well, Dionysus drove his followers insane. At the end, Nietzsche goes insane. And instead of signing his name as Nietzsche, he signs it as Dionysus, as if he was taken over. And the thing is, the one who read his writings was Adolf Hitler. So this shows you how dangerous that is. But at the same time, we're also, one of the things that in the Avatar, it's going to show how also God has an answer here as well.
Because demons don't die.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so they have to go somewhere every generation.
That's right. That's right.
Find somebody.
If we open the door.
Right.
As long as God is central, that nothing's going to happen. But once we do that, it's a dangerous thing.
So when you talk about the return of the gods, you're talking about these evil spirits.
Yeah.
And have you seen more unleashed, like into America over the last, say, 10 years?
Well, yeah, big time. I mean, we were at a point in our culture, one of the things about these spirits is, they possess. So they're trying to take over the whole thing. They're not, they come in like tolerance, everybody do your own thing. Once these things get entrenched, it's every knee shall bow, cancel culture.
It's like what Hamas did on October 7th was beyond barbaric.
It was demonic.
It was demonic.
It was demonic.
Because there were definitely evil spirits involved to do some of the stuff they did.
Or you look at the Playboy, the seductress who came into and then went mainstream, and now it's hardcore, and now 4-year-olds are looking at pornography. Yeah. It takes over.
And that was this ancient, the Bible speaks about this goddess, Ashtoreth or Ishtar, and she was the goddess of sexual immorality. In Greece, they called her Porne. All pornography comes from this, and gender confusion. So yes, and we were at a point where it was about to take over our culture. Virtually every institution was being taken over by this anti-God ideology and trying to silence all believers.
Well, before you leave, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, we would love to hear how the Lord is moving and touching your heart right now. So be sure to comment below and then share this video with someone you feel needs it just as much as you did.